I could be well and truly making a big mistake, but who gives a toss? I went to Aldi just to get some beer, and I ended up buying chalk paint in this beautiful sage green. I wasn't going to paint all my cupboards and things, but I've decided since buying the paint that I am going to paint all my cupboards and things. Here we go! So we're currently making this shelf here that goes along the whole width of the van, and this is going to be cupboard space for the kitchen. Now when you are doing a shelf like this, normally you would you probably wouldn't have this supporting beam that I've got under here. I've got this because my lights are going to be in here, so we have attached the shelf to this, which is attached to the body of the van, so it's nice and stable. Now what I'm doing is I'm just creating a template for the side of the cupboard out of cardboard, just so that I can get it to the right shape of the ceiling. But yeah, nice little shelf, and this bit's going to be like just open. So this is not going to be a cupboard, this is just going to be a shelf, so I can put like books, or maybe my guitar will fit in there. No, my guitar's not fitting in there. I wish my guitar would fit in there. My goodness, oh my goodness. We've got to sand down the corners of the doors, because where we used the circular saw on this bit, it's a bit thicker than where we've used the jigsaw on the corners. So as you can see, I just need to sand down those little bits. on their runners today so that they don't go flying out the van when I go around a corner. That's what's happening.
I'll have to 70. Give it a bit of strength. It wants to be about 120.
It's cold and windy today in the van because it's windy outside and we've got all the doors open. I am sitting here drinking coffee. So B&Q didn't tell us what these were and how to unhook them, but we just figured it out, and you get this bit here and you put it down and it unhooks them. Ooh, easy peasy. I much preferred the wind a minute ago. It's now tipping it down. So we have squashed ourselves in to just try and fit these drawers. Oh, these drawers. The other day I attempted to install my strip lights. Now I ran into a little accident and I got the super glue stuck in my hair. For real? For real? I stopped for that day and gave up. However, I did manage to get this one side installed. Ta-da! Today I'm going to do the other side. So the ends of my strip lights came with a connector. So I've just cut that off. I have got the two wires here. You can't see them because of the sun. And I am going to be popping those straight into this little dude. So here we go. Been busy making these thermal blinds today. Now what I did was I used a layer of this reflectix stuff and then I just covered it with the fabric that I have used for my sofa cushions so that they match, and I have a nice little gadget here for making holes in the corners, and I bought some of these wonderful suction cups and I will show you how they work. So here we go. Here's the little hole that I have created with my thing. You can get these on Amazon for a tenner. I already had one. I bought these off of Amazon. Luckily, the size of grommets that I already had fit perfectly. I'm just going to screw the back on here. And there we go. So here is my thermal cover with the suction cups all on there. And what you do is you just get your window and you squash it on. There's a gap there, but I don't care. I don't care at all. We are just putting the fronts on the drawers. Where the van is not straight, nothing in here is square. We are just putting some packers behind the drawer fronts just to bring them out so that they're level with the front face. This mess is what happens when you misplace the drill bit. So something that happens in most of the van build YouTube videos is they don't show you when things go wrong. They just show you when everything goes swimmingly, and it hasn't been like that, and I don't believe any van build is like that. So I wanted to show you what's gone on. We put the drawer fronts on the drawers, and when we've slotted them in, the bed underneath this little lip here, Dad's just having to cut a piece off because the drawer fronts won't go in when the bed pulls out. That made so much sense. Well, here we are. Thank you everyone for sticking around and continuously giving me support with the van build. This week we did get the cupboards finished, the drawer fronts for the bed finished and painted. We had some issues with the bed, but it got there in the end. The one thing that I do want to make sure that I show in these vlogs is that it's not always a breeze. Things go wrong, things have to be adjusted, nothing is square, so nothing is easy to make, nothing just fits in. You have to, everything's bespoke. It's bloody mental. And a lot of the van build videos that are out there on the internet don't show the struggles that come along with building a van, so I want to make sure that I put those moments in. The bed, we had so many issues with the drawers for the bed, so many issues. I couldn't possibly put all the issues into the video, but I tried my hardest. It's so difficult to try and film when you're in a shit mood, and they really have been such a struggle. Right, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for continuously supporting me on my van build journey, and I hope to see you in the next vlog. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, so that you get notified when the next video comes up. Thanks guys.